I think the most that we should pay for this house is $325,000. And if we can't, then we don't buy it. I'll get you your house at a dream price. Then, contractor Juan Barbieri uses the money we save to turn that fixer-upper into a dream home.
Oh my God, it's incredible.
Is this the same house?
Oh my God!
You guys ready to see some houses?
Let's do it.
Thank you. We're really excited to buy a house in Oakland.
I think they're a young couple that's worked with a bunch of different brokers for quite some time, and haven't been able to find a house.
I'm from Illinois, and living in the Bay Area, I never thought I'd be able to afford to buy a house here. But right now, with the low interest rates, now's our shot.
I think their top end is $400,000, minimum 2-bedroom, 1-bath, detached. And I want you to find stuff that looks distressed. High days on market, you know, maybe a foreclosure, maybe a short sale, something that we can go and really knock it over the fence with.
Right now, we live in a tiny rental.
I'm ready. Let's go.
And we've been looking for 9 months.
We just can't afford anything we'd want to live in.
It's just been really disappointing.
We've seen some that we liked from the pictures, and it looks so great, and then you get there and you're like, oh, this one's a steaming turd.
We want to find a house in Oakland because it's just a great urban area. There's a lot of diversity. It has a lot to offer.
Hey guys. Rosalie, I'm Mike. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Mark, Mike Aubrey. How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
How long have you been in real estate?
Right around 10 years. I actually used to be a fireman before I became a real estate agent. So that's kind of a big, giant career difference.
Wow, you bet. First you were saving houses, now you're selling them, huh?
Exactly. What are the houses that you're looking at?
We're not looking for anything too big, right?
No, just a simple home with definitely a dining room and for entertaining.
I'm an electrician. We're living in this 1-bedroom apartment. My tools end up anywhere and everywhere in this apartment. I just don't have the space. We don't fit here anymore. That's it.
And the kitchen is definitely a big deal for us. The way that the kitchen is now where we live is horrible. It's dysfunctional, you know, claustrophobic.
You there yet?
Yeah, I'm on over.
Juan's job is to renovate the houses after we close to make sure they look perfect. I've got a 1922 house that I'm going to show you that's about 1,600 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
That's pretty big.
Yeah.
That's big. A lot bigger than what we've been seeing.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? You must be Juan.
Good to meet you,
All right,
man.
Good to meet you.
This property's listed at $478,000. Mark and Rosalia's budget, top end, is $400,000. $78,000 off of the list price is a pretty lofty goal. I think that it's doable. It's pretty purple, isn't it?
It's very lavender.
Like an Easter egg basket over here.
That lavender is horrible.
This property's been on the market for over a year.
Really?
Really?
I think it's overpriced. When a property's been on the market this long, you have some leverage. I'd make an aggressive offer on a place like this. I think I can get the price way down for Mark and Rosalia.
I like the light that it gets. It's really bright in here. There's
a
a
lot
great
of windows.
Yeah,
Well,
the view is really nice from here. Again, there's great light in here.
It's weird to have the stairs right off the dining room like that, you know?
You're gonna hit your
You're gonna
head.
have to duck down there.
I think that there's the
That's
possibility that I'm going to actually knock myself out at some point walking up those stairs.
Especially after you have a few whiskeys. That's just a trip to the hospital waiting to happen.
This house is advertised as turnkey. It's not necessarily turnkey, which is really good news for me.
This is a nice kitchen. New appliances. This kitchen, it's really big. It has a lot of space. I can definitely work with it. The appliances are brand new. They didn't even take the plastic off it yet.
Over here we have the washer and dryer in the kitchen.
That is, I don't like that.
It's the open floor plan, maybe a little bit too open.
Very open, yeah.
Is
according
there
to
a
me.
place for us to move up to?
I'd put up a
solution.
wall there, just cordon that off. I don't want to relocate it because it's
Like make it an
plumbing,
actual
like-
laundry room then.
I would make it a pantry. I don't see a pantry right here. You put a wall right there,
That's
and then
right.
you get all your canned goods, all your cereal boxes, and your laundry. We don't care if it's in the same space. And your kitchen's not smaller, it's actually bigger because this is now gone.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that working.
It's a nice bathroom. It's clean.
The shower is kind of like beam me up, Scotty.
I kind of like it. It's futuristic, you know? We're taking showers in the future now.
I was thinking more like, you know, nuclear plant meltdown. You gotta take one of those showers.
If it happens, now we'll
Safety
be prepared,
showers.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, the bedroom's great. A lot of light in here.
This is a nice bedroom.
And the deck right off of here, oh, wow. It's a big window.
Mark, look at that.
Oh, wow. This is huge.
It's a great deck, isn't it?
Oh, it really is. The deck is just awesome. In the back, oh man, it's great. You can just have a barbecue out there. You can
That's a
set
dream for
furniture.
you. For me too. That's the best part of the house.
We like the house, but it really is out of our price range. So we really have to have Mike get this down to a price where we could afford to buy it and do the renovations we'd want to do.
Yeah, Mike would really have to negotiate really well in order for us to get that renovation in that kitchen. I mean, what else can we do?
I want to see what else is out there. I want to see, I mean, he's only shown us one house. Let's see what else he's got, and then we'll have a better idea if this is the best we can do.
He has to have a few more up his sleeve.
But that deck, because that's what I'm thinking about when I'm sitting here.
It's like we're so close, but yet so far.
Today I'm going to show Mark and Rosalia a California Bungalow. This house is priced at $399,000. Okay guys, so here we are. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, and it's been on the market for 7 months. Let's go look at the house.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
This house is priced at $399,000. Let's go look at the house.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. This wall color,
That is something.
that's hideous.
Burning my retinas.
The living room is ugly. What's
The
up with
dining
the
room,
ceiling?
yeah.
It's the classroom ceiling.
Cosmetically, it's just a nightmare.
What I love about this property is that it shows terribly. I'd be surprised if they've had any interest at all yet from buyers.
Is that a working fireplace?
Yeah, it doesn't have gas, but it's totally working.
You've got these great archways. I mean, you don't see that stuff anymore.
That is
Builders aren't
very
building
true.
like that.
I don't like much else. This carpet, it's gross. This blue wall color.
I think the blue actually complements the orange. I mean, if you're gonna look on the color wheel, this is the blue you pick when you have that orange over there.
And apparently, the Denver Broncos
Denver
and
Broncos
Boise
fans,
State
yeah.
both agree with your thoughts.
Yeah.
On a place like this, you want to start the negotiations with the other agent by listing the weaknesses in detail. That prepares the other agent for a low offer.
You know, we have really nice hardwood floors in there. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the same hardwood floors in here.
This is so small. I mean, could you even take a shower in there?
I can't even get in without hitting my head.
Maybe we have to reposition things. Those are things that are not expensive.
The bedroom.
Oh, it's the hunting lodge.
It's kind of small, but
It's very small. And the wood kind of
Makes
makes it
it
come
feel-
down on your head.
the cabinets are really badly damaged. I love to cook. Cooking is really important to me, and this kitchen just doesn't do it. I cannot cook in here,
Rosalia, this is the same size as our kitchen now in our 1-bedroom.
but it's gross. Even in my tiny 1-bedroom, we have a dishwasher. So this would be a downgrade.
Visualize this, right? We take all these off the wall, right? So all the cabinets are gone. We have new cabinets, counter depth. We can put a dishwasher. Imagine all this stuff is gonna be gone. You have a beautiful window, you have a door. Maybe we flip the door to open the other way so we can utilize that space. It'll look really updated, really contemporary. Granite countertops.
Kitchens and baths are going to be the things that sell houses. Those types of upgrades are going to come back to you in spades. It all comes down to, what do we pay for it? What do we spend on it to make it the way that you want it? And what does that do to the value afterwards?
If the deal is there, don't worry about the construction.
It's not scary to have, you know, a couple of things that need to be patched or a little bit to be painted, but when it gets to be too many things, when it all adds up, then it starts to get scary because you start wondering how long it's going to be before you can actually get it all done. It's a little scary. I mean, this is our first home. You know, it's a big purchase. I'd say it's the largest purchase you make in your life.
He wants it just as much as I do, and I'm really excited to be able to accomplish our dreams together.
It's been a long journey for us, so at this point we're ready to just take the leap and go for it. Here they are.
Today, Juan and I are going to meet Rosalia and market a house in Oakland that just went on the market. Third time's the charm. This house is definitely a diamond in the rough. It's a little bit over 1,000 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1 bath.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I love this.
This house was built in 1912 at $340,000. So as we walk through this house, remember this, its starting price is way below where your top end is right now.
The price is good, you know? I mean, there's room to do updating. I'm looking at all the woodwork here.
The curved ceiling.
My ideal home is a craftsman home, and this one is really, really beautiful. Wow. I love this house. This is great.
The dining room in this house is gorgeous. Look at this.
Look at this.
built-in.
This is beautiful.
Well, this is different.
This kitchen doesn't have the charm.
It doesn't have the charm. The rest of the house is really beautiful, and you're gonna come in here and it lets you down.
There's a huge disconnect from the back half of the house and the gorgeous front half of the house. I don't know how we're gonna be able to get over that.
You can have a contemporary kitchen that speaks to what we just came from. We would have it wood stained similar. We would have a lighter countertop to contrast. We would have different kind of floors. I'd probably just move that fridge over to this wall and just elongate the kitchen. And I'd love to build like a built-in breakfast nook right in that corner that's gonna look like the rest of the house.
If Mike can get us a good deal, there's so many things we could do with this place, and it really has a lot to offer.
Let me show you a bedroom.
It's not the biggest room in the world, but the thing that sticks out to me is the accordion door right off of the kitchen. You know, you're gonna be smelling whatever's cooking. You know, it's not too quiet. I don't know, that's not where I'd like to have a bedroom.
There are going to be things that you like and things that you don't in all the houses that you see. The question is this something you could live with? This is a traditional Jack and Jill bath, shared by 2 different rooms, so it's got 2 different doors.
You know, if you have guests over, they're walking through one of the bedrooms.
If this is the house that Mark and Rosalia choose, our negotiating strategy has to be to emphasize the weird floor plan. Their property's selling at the same price, but they have way better floor plans. Now, they don't have the charm, but we'd ignore that in the negotiation because the roadblock to the sale of this house is the floor plan.
Overall, we really love this home, but that configuration with that bedroom right next to the kitchen, it's really awkward layout.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And you can't fix that with money.
Rosalia.
Hi, Mike.
I've got some news for you guys. The property we saw on 36th Street, they dropped their price by $20,000, so they're now down to $379,000.
Oh, wow.
You know, we're closer to the number you'd need to be at in order to do renovations on it. However, they've just done a price drop, which means they're probably going to dig their heels in a little bit more in a negotiation if that's the one we went after.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Mike.
You got it. See you guys. Bye.
Mike has shown us 3 amazing properties. Really, with a little work, I could see us in each and every one of them. And, you know, it's priced at $478,000. Our budget is $400,000. That's it. I believe in him. I know he can get it down, but is he going to be able to get it down to a price where we can actually make some changes to the property, or are we going to be stuck? We still have that deck. Sitting out on that deck in the summer, that alone would make it worth buying. Mike's gonna have to get us a really good deal. He's gonna have to get it below that, because that kitchen alone is gonna cost 20-30 grand, and we still have to fix the bathroom. I mean, who knows what else we're gonna find there. But at the same time, it has a lot of charm, like the arch. I mean, you just don't see that in a modern home. The built-ins and the beautiful woodwork and the hardwood floors, $340,000 is I mean, I'd love to get a house at 340. And Mike seems to think he can get it for even lower. I mean, it'd be incredible. But I don't know if we can live with the bedrooms right off the kitchen like that. It'd be a hard fix. You know, the Jack and Jill bathroom, they're really a big problem.
I know this is gonna sound really cheesy, but Mark and I just really want to have the American dream. He's an electrician in construction. I'm a teacher in education. Can we have that?
Mike, good to see you.
I am excited about this meeting.
That we've made a decision,
I'm waiting with bated breath. What do you got for me?
and we're gonna go with
Mike, good to see you.
I am excited about this meeting.
Mike has been able to show us a whole bunch of homes that we wouldn't have found on our own.
and Juan has really shown us what these properties can be. That we've made a decision,
I'm waiting with bated breath. What do you got for me?
and we're gonna go with the California Bungalow.
Phenomenal.
What Juan had to say, his vision, I mean, we can really see what that house can be.
Right, with the original charm that was very well preserved. I mean, the floors, and it's a good layout for us also.
I think that's a great choice. I think there's a lot of work to be done in that.
There is a lot of work.
Because they've just done a price reduction, their heels are going to be dug in.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very difficult negotiation. We are definitely going to have to roll our sleeves up.
That's what scares me.
Today's the day that we're going to go in and make our offer and get this thing done. There are a lot of different types of strategies you can use in any negotiation. I think in this case, given the clients that I have and the situation with this individual property, the way to go is toe the line. Come up with a number and stay there until the seller agrees. This property's listed at $379,000. I want to start at 20% off, and that's why we're going to go in at $303,000. Do I think that the listing broker or the seller are going to be happy about it? Not a chance. But I have to start that low in order to be able to land at a place that Mark and Rosalia can live with. We need to have our game faces on. I want you to remain neutral, show no emotion.
No
Anything-
emotion. If the seller's agent can read me, which is what I'm really nervous about, I'm afraid I'm gonna blow it.
Thanks so much for having us here today and talk to you in person on what our position is on 36th Street. I would like to start off by talking about what I see as some very serious challenges you have with this property. $212 days on the market. You dropped 20 grand about 30 days ago. It has bore no fruit for you.
Well, it did bring you and your buyers.
It got us interested. Doesn't necessarily make us want to be in the game. $303,000, 20% off, and it's the only way we're getting in the door.
I think that's a little low.
I appreciate that you think it's a little bit low.
It is just an absolute ridiculous lowball offer, and it's not going to fly.
Really? I mean, it's a low ball offer? Clearly, the property is under duress. We tried to come up with a number that we believe is reflective of the marketplace and reflective of the money that will need to be put into this house.
For that price, we get multiple offers, get it bid up, and very good chance we get more for it. We're not going to give the property away.
Okay, so what we'd like to do is put together an offer that has great consideration, and that consideration at this point is $303,000.
That's not going to work.
So I mean, that's it. You're suggesting to me that there will be...
I'm saying take your offer, and walk with that.
We're done then. Thanks. Let's go have lunch. What we'd like to do is put together an offer that has great consideration, and that consideration at this point is $303,000.
And he said 303, and the guy just sat there. And
That's not going to work.
So I mean, that's it. You're suggesting to me that there will be.
I'm saying take your offer and walk with that.
We're done then. Thanks. Let's go have lunch.
Well, I would like to mention that I have been authorized by the seller to take a look at a possible of a 360 offer. That's as low as they're going to go
I think
before
we're
you
gonna
walk
hold
out.
on. Sit back
Let's-
down.
let's
Wait a
sit
minute.
down.
you had me worried there, though. For a second there, I said, "Oh, we made a big mistake."
I was freaking out.
I appreciate you giving me a counteroffer because frankly, we were done. Had you just not responded to me, then I think we were done talking today and you were gonna have to take other appointments, as would I.
Let's see if we can come upon palatable terms for your buyers and my sellers.
I can assure you that 360 is too high, but I would like to talk about it with my clients. We're gonna step out for a second and I'll let you know where we stand.
The tension in the room is so thick. I'm glad we're out of there right now. I need to get a little bit of air.
We're not gonna pay 360, but remember when we walked in the door at 303, we were told we weren't gonna get a counter at all. Guess what? We got one. That means we are making moves. I think the most that we should pay for this house is $325,000. And if we can't, then we don't buy it.
325.
We don't buy it.
If he comes back with 325 and 1 penny, we walk away. That's our line in the sand.
Mike, I don't think we can do that. We can
We
lose
would
our
lose
house.
a house right here at the end. I
The
mean,
power in any negotiation is the ability to walk away. Don't let him take your power. Let's go buy a house.
all right.
I appreciate that you counted us. Unfortunately, at 360,000, there is absolutely no chance we will ever put this together.
Your buyers want the home. My job is to get my sellers the best dollar for the home, and let's find some reasonable terms to work with here.
Well, then your best dollar is 315, and that's where we're at.
315. That's better than 325. Let's go with that one, man.
That seems like it's so insulting, though.
The home was originally priced for $379.
You could have priced the house at $4 million. It doesn't mean it's worth it. And it certainly is not worth 379 either. 315 is fair.
Well, I've talked to my clients, and they've authorized me to let you know that 340 is their bottom line. Take it or leave it. Can we get to 340?
Our highest and best is 325,000. And at 325,000 and 1 penny, we are done talking.
So you're willing to let the deal go for $15,000?
Absolutely.
I'll talk to my clients and see what they want to do.
We'll wait. Thanks. The power in any negotiation is for us to have a line in the sand that we know we won't cross.
The buyers are at 325. That's their bottom line.
There are other houses out there.
I've talked to the sellers. 330 is the bottom line. That's it. If you walk, and the seller is willing to take that chance.
325 is where we're at, and that won't change. Would you like our offer, or are we done?
Congratulations, you got a deal.
Perfect. Perfect.
Finally. We got a house, finally got a house. Can you believe it? How long has this been? This is gonna be our dream. All the work has been well worth it. You know, it was really rough at the end, but we got it.
Congrats, bro.
They picked the California Bungalow. I love that house. It's just the right amount of work, the right amount of money. I can really give them the house of their dreams. Even though Mike was able to beat down the price by $56,000 off of asking, we're gonna set our makeover budget lower than that. We're gonna set it at $35,000. That way Mark and Rosalia can be more comfortable financially. Ma?
Yes, honey.
About 10 years ago, I got involved with the family business with my mom. Te quiero mostrar esta casa. She's an architect and I'm a general contractor. I like to bounce things off of her. She never holds back. She's always gonna give me her opinion. What I'd like to do, because everybody wants an open floor plan, everybody wants to make the house look bigger.
We have to, because it's too small.
Entonces, mira, quiero sacar esta pared. It's separating the kitchen from the dining room, and it's kind of just chewing up all my square footage. There's a beautiful arch, like a Spanish bungalow style. The same arch that I have here, I want to do it here.
It will be absolutely beautiful.
It like elongates the entire house and makes the house look much bigger.
Now you can extend this part of the kitchen to have your bake space, your refrigerators, everything that you need.
Okay.
By the way, you look very tired.
I'm fine. I'm 40 years old. Like, leave me alone, right?
Have some fun in life.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
I'm so excited we get to finally design our home.
I want you guys to meet Alice.
Hi, Alice.
She's my interior designer on my team and unbelievable. I have the floor plan.
I am really excited to see it.
In the living room, we're taking advantage of these beautiful architectural arches that lead us from the living room to the dining room. In fact, I love the arch so much, I want to mirror it between the nook and the dining room.
Oh my gosh. You're gonna be able to see right from the living room all the way through the kitchen.
It's gonna make it feel a lot bigger, won't
It's
it?
going to make it feel a lot bigger, and I've managed to salvage a little bit of a little breakfast area to have a small table and a couple of chairs.
That looks awesome.
I want to get rid of that window and move the door over where the window is now so we can have a true galley kitchen that runs all along this wall and all along that wall. It's going to give you tons of counter space, which is exactly what you need.
That looks perfect.
It really does.
Now in the bathroom, we all said it's too tight. So the linen closet that was once here, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Move the door over, relocate the toilet so everything's going to be on one side of the room, making the bathroom way more functional and feel a lot bigger. And then in the shower, we're going to get rid of that low ceiling.
That alone will make the space feel so much bigger.
This looks great.
I can't believe this is actually happening. This is gonna be amazing.
Try to give me an idea of like what style you're looking for the house.
I like classic and kind of eclectic. And I love the feeling of a white kitchen.
I can't wait to get my hands on this house. We have a lot to do, and I'm gonna need your help. Electrical.
Great, I'm there.
Good, all right, cool. Today we are finally breaking ground on Mark and Rosalia's house. My arch is gonna start right about here.
So the high point will be
Right about
roughly
there
7
somewhere.
feet,
Yep.
right above the door. I think that's going to work out nice. That's it.
I've never worked on a job with a schedule that's so tight. They are ready to move out of their little tiny apartment. They're gonna have nowhere to go. So if I don't deliver this on schedule, they might have to come and stay with me. Back in the old days, these houses were built with tons of walls and tons of doors. They wanted to separate the living area from the service area. These days, families just want to be together. So we're just tearing walls down, creating flow within the house. It's the open floor plan that everybody wants. I just want to have a fresh start. This kitchen's gonna have a porcelain tiled floor, a marble backsplash, and a gray quartz countertop.
To me, the kitchen is the most important room in the house. That's where the good stuff comes out of, and that's why people come over, is to eat. I started really getting in the kitchen when I met Mark, because he's just been like, let me take care of everything. And one thing he doesn't know how to do is cook. I'm grateful for that because I love it. And hopefully in the future, if we have kids, they can have that same joy with cooking too.
Okay, so we're gonna keep this wall.
All right.
I want to use this to separate the nook from the kitchen a little bit. So we're gonna demo from here all the way over. Wow, what a difference. That is open. Biggest problem with the bathroom, it's just small. Mark's a big guy, so we gotta open it up. We gotta make it bigger and obviously update all the fixtures. We're gonna tile the floor and shower walls with marble for a classic look. Here we go. Once we take down the wood paneling and paint and hang curtains, this bedroom's gonna feel a lot bigger and more modern.
To stay on budget on this project, I'm going to do all the electrical work on the house, which is great. Even though I'm involved in the renovation, I'm not involved in all the finishes, and I'm going to be shocked at what this place looks like.
This is gonna look awesome.
Love it.
So we're laying down the floor in the kitchen. I picked up the grout this morning so we can lay it out. They're big tiles and the grout joints are really small, which lends to kind of a contemporary feel for the kitchen.
Hey man, how's that waterproofing coming in here?
It's good, it looks like bubble gum.
It does have that look, doesn't it?
This cabinet is for the lowers.
The lower kitchen cabinet.
Lower kitchen cabinets. All right, Daryl, we got one down and 13 more to go.
13 more to go.
What's up, man?
How are you?
It's
good to see you.
buddy. This is phenomenal looking. I mean, it is a different place.
The tiles. Yeah, the tiles are gone. We got brand new sheetrock.
I think it looks terrific in here. Rosalia is absolutely going to go nuts in this kitchen. I mean, this was her thing.
This is it. Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
can't
can already
wait.
see it coming together amazingly.
I can't wait for her to get in here. Mark's pretty much done with the electrical, but now we have a problem. This is a full extension pantry, right? So it's floor to ceiling, the whole thing's gonna slide out.
Right.
What I realized is that we have molding around the door, we have these hinges, that if I slam this up against the wall, it's gonna butt up against that and it's gonna hit. So the fix was push the whole sequence down the wall about 2.5 inches. The idea was to have these equidistant from the center line.
Yeah.
And it didn't turn out that way. We laid out that wall, we measured all those cabinets, but sometimes things don't always go according to plan.
But we can't leave it like that. It doesn't look good. This whole thing is a centerpiece.
Yeah, this is gonna be really important. We're gonna have to shift this over like 6 inches.
All right, let's do it.
All right, thanks, man.
Hey Juan, another issue.
Seriously?
I'm trying to move this light over and there's a joist right where the light needs to go.
You could not be more centered over a roof rafter than where that mark
exactly.
is.
There's nothing I can do. It's structural. If I get rid of it, we risk having part of the ceiling start to sag. Now we have to come up with a new solution.
Boy, Murphy's Law,
Couldn't work out any worse than this.
Issues are bound to come up during construction. It's just kind of embarrassing that the first one impacts the homeowner so directly since he's the electrician who's gonna have to fix it. There's a piece of wood exactly where that light needs to be.
I mean, if I keep this one there and move this one over here, right?
I don't want to keep this one here
You don't like that?
because I'm fighting to put some crown here.
right.
Okay, there's one more idea. Scrap one of these lights and move the other one to the center and we'll just patch both holes.
Think that'll work, yeah.
It'll be fine, it's gonna look great.
Either way, it looks clean, right? I mean, that's really the key, is that it looks clean.
Today, I'm taking Rosalia shopping. I want you to be really happy and know what we're doing for the appliances.
Thank you. Shopping for appliances for our home for the first time it seems like a dream.
We have a couple different options. We have obviously gas and electric to start.
Right.
What do you think?
I'm thinking dual fuel. That's what's important to me, and I'm really excited about it. The electric oven, and you have the gas range, which you can have really good control of the flame.
They also have either warming drawers or just storage.
Yeah.
Do you want one?
I would like one.
This is super easy to clean.
That's not even
Look
funny.
at this, it's not even heavy. Throw in the dishwasher and you're done.
No, I hate white appliances. Ice maker is a big deal for Mark
Really? Why?
because he needs to keep his whiskey cold.
Do you like the ice with like the little round holes in it, or
The airplane ice.
the airplane ice?
Yeah,
Is that the donut one?
Yeah, I like that.
I don't know if we have. Do we have any here with donut ice makers?
I don't want a microwave at all. No microwave in my house.
In the house.
Yeah. I know it sounds crazy that I don't want a microwave, but this is the only way Mark's gonna cook something other than a hot dog. Mark needs to start learning.
But what if you want to like reheat something?
You have a stove for that.
And now we have to replace it with a hood, so I'm still gonna spend money.
Well, hopefully we can get a better hood now.
We've made really great progress. We've refinished the floors, and once we get Mark and Rosalia's furniture in here, this place is gonna look amazing.
We're looking pretty good in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out this tile layout.
A little to the left, I think, huh? Dude, what's the deal with the shower head up there?
We're about the same height. So I feel your pain, my friend.
It's perfect, but you know, by the time
Tall
the
shower
water
head,
comes
look at
down
that.
to my wife, it's gonna be cold.
What is she, 5'4"?
She wishes she was 5'4".
Rosalia's gonna be like down here, right? The water's gonna evaporate by the time it hits her.
It's gonna, yeah.
All right, so I have to find a way to get the head high for you and maybe make it adjustable for her.
We gotta do something.
I'll figure something out. I'll find a solution. I need to find some money in the budget to maybe get a detachable shower head with a slide bar. Maybe you can find a discount, or you can find a floor model or something that'll work and look nice.
One of the things that Rosalia wants is a black wall in her dining room. Well, we don't really have any budget for fancy wallpaper, so I am going to do a stenciling treatment in her dining room that's going to give her the same look at a much more affordable price. And she is going to pee her pants. Woo!
We got Mark and Rosalia's furniture coming in.
Got it?
We have some of our new furniture coming in. We're gonna mix it all together. Now watch your head on the chandelier.
Right here.
Right there. This is the one that they had in their apartment, right?
Yep. This is their coffee table.
You know what? It actually kind of works.
Okay.
I like them split up.
Yeah, I kind of do too.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really? You're not just saying that because you want to agree with me?
No, and I wouldn't do that on purpose, trust me. Don't break a mirror. 7 years bad luck.
I don't really want to see what I look like first thing in the morning.
Good thing it's not your room.
We've managed to stay on time and on budget and deliver a beautiful house.
Tomorrow we're gonna see the final product, and I mean, we can't wait. We're dying in anticipation.
I'm not gonna sleep at all. Okay, let's go.
Wait for the car to stop. Juan and I were talking about it,
He's
and we
gonna
think
tackle me.
maybe it makes sense to let's go have breakfast or something first before you go in the house.
I think you got a good point. Let's do it. Come on.
Seriously, I'm guarding. Look at me. I'm guarding the ladder for.
I can take you.
I think we
Come
might
on.
be just a little bit excited here.
I'm just ready to bust down that door.
All kidding aside, go inside and look at it. Juan and I will be right in.
Hey, hey.
Go inside and look at it. Juan and I will be right in.
Oh my God! That's so pretty! Oh, look at our wedding! Oh my God! There are no words for it. Look at the floors!
Don't they look great?
This is not the same floor. It's like different floors.
It's totally darker. That looks awesome.
Everything looks so nice. It's just amazing, and
They just
it's a
did-
totally different place that we
Doesn't even,
first saw when we.
it's not the place we bought. It's so beautiful.
Smart. Oh, so nice! Oh my
You like the
God,
chandelier?
Yes! The texture on that wall is amazing. It's really
I
blowing
think
me
the
away.
word you're looking for is elegant. Look how the arch came out. Look at it.
I know! Look at the kitchen! This is really nice. Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Oh my gosh, this is so nice! This is insane! Everything has a place, and I can actually use my counters, my beautiful new
And
counters.
it's not just functional, it's really something to look at too now. It's beautiful. You can turn and see the whole front of the house from here.
I can't believe this is our house. I can't believe this is our house. I bought this. This is what my mother really wanted. Oh my God, look at my toilet.
Look at the floors.
Oh, I love it.
And the
I
shower
love
is
it.
tall enough.
Don't turn it on.
Oh, the bathroom is just amazing.
He loves the bathroom. He really does.
I can actually shower in there. This is a first.
Look at our room. Mark, look at our painting.
The painting that my wife made, it says we work hard, we try to be good people, and we love each other. And that's what we do. When I said that, it was hard times for us.
The economy was bad. And Mark was working for 3 different companies just to make full hours for the week. And I just lost my job.
Don't cry.
And we would still work hard, and that's what we're about. And now we have this house.
The house is a house. This woman here is my home, and you know it's great to bring her here and to give her such a nice setting.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Dude, awesome, man.
Great job.
Look at this. Can you believe this?
I want to remind you something about this house. This property was listed at $399. Obviously, we bought it for $325. I think if you were to put it on the market today, you'd get $425,000. I think there was a $100,000
Wow.
swing from what we bought it for.
We're really grateful to Mike to be able to get that price down so we can have this amazing home.
I'm never gonna pay rent ever again, and that's a good feeling.
Okay, that's typical Mark answer.
We are going to leave you to it. It's your house.
Enjoy it.
Start living.
It's gonna be just a great life here.
What do you want to cook?
Cook.
Bake, cookies. What do you want?
Hey, where's the microwave?